Right, good morning my friends. We've got Damien with us again and we are going to take you today to Kingston on Thames. Damien wanted to go to Staines. I said no, leave them back in the room. There's a place called Staines. It's mad, isn't it?
No, it's fine.
It's just wrong, isn't it? Anyway, we're going to take you to Kingston on Thames, which is it's famous for the phone boxes that are all fell over. And when you go to London, you get signs and people think it's actually in London. It isn't. It's in Kingston on Thames. Probably have a little bit of food while we're there, although he won't. He never eats. So we had one meal yesterday. One meal, Damien.
See how happier you are when you've had a shower.
I know, I've had a shower and it was warm. And I'm in a good mood. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, click the little bell for notification of when I upload new videos. We're going to show you around, have a little wander.
Oh, one other thing.
What's the other thing?
The observant parties may notice he may have had a shower, but he's got the same shirt on as yesterday.
I have got the same shirt on as yesterday, but I have changed my underpants and I have changed my socks. So on that bombshell, my friends, without further ado, let's go. We're just reminiscing about old commercials and old chocolate bars. And Damien hasn't had a topic for ages. So today I think we need to get him a topic. Do they still do topic? I don't know whether they still do topic. What has a hazelnut in every bite? Squirrel having to beep that out. And then we started to sing, can you do it?
Oh.
A finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat. It's full of Cadbury goodness and very small and neat. Fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat. The old ones are the best. Marathon, Snickers. It'll always be Marathon to me. What other chocolate bars? Do you remember? Nutty Bar, was it? Nutty Bar. Star Bar. Texan. All you gotta do is chew.
Hold on there, bald eagle. You wouldn't fire a man till he finished his Texan bar, would you? Bite through the chocolate and chew real slow. Someone should have told him a Texan takes time a chewing. Texan sure is a mighty chew.
Now, I believe that is called the Six, because there were 6 wives, I believe, of Henry VIII. Is that right?
I think so.
6 wives. Do you know why he chopped her head off, by the way?
Wouldn't have a baby.
No, because I don't think she gave him a boy.
Oh, that was it.
I think that's what it was. You'll have to let us know in the comment section down below. What park's that? Wow.
A bushy park.
Bushy Park. There's some nice parks around here. You know what? It's much more affluent than up
Do you know
north.
what gate that's called?
What is that gate called?
Lions Gate.
Is it?
That's why it's got lions on it.
Oh. I was just saying to Damien, I said, do you know what? I said, it's a lot more affluent down here than it is in the north. And he went, for those watching in Birmingham, their bins being collected. He said it, not me. That is an old Citroen, that is, with the suspension on it that went up and down. Yeah, suspension. My dad had one, but his was a...
different levels.
Yeah, my dad had a Citroen BX,
Yeah, we
and he had a little lever and it'd raise up and down. Ahead of its time. There you go, for sale. How much do you reckon for a little flat there? That's going to be I'm guessing, over $1 million. Let me know in the comment section what you think. I've just said to Damien, Teddington Lock. That was Magpie. The TV series from when you was a kid, my age, 55. Magpie was made there at Teddington Lock. What are the programmes? Let me know in the comment section down below. Those were the days. Question for you, Damien.
Uh-huh.
So, There's definitely a north-south divide. There's a long drop down there as well. I don't want to drop my camera. Where does the north...
Would be all bad if you dropped your camera.
It wouldn't, no, it'd be happy days for you. Where does the north start?
Watford Services.
Watford Gap Service.
Yeah.
There is definitely a north-south divide. If you look around here, I've done Blackpool, I did Weston-super-Mare the other day, I've done Barrow-in-Furness, all in the north. And if you look down here, it's affluent. There's lots of people everywhere. There's shops. There's very, very few shops that are closed. Why is that, Damien?
Well, there's a lot of shops that are closed.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
What, down here?
Yeah. There's a lot of charity shops. Same as everywhere.
Really?
Charity shop, pub, vacant, boarded up shop. Post, whatever it was, pandemic, COVID, everybody got used to delivering stuff. And, you know, getting the Amazon boxes on the doorstep.
So that maybe there isn't a north-south divide then?
And not in that regard. I mean,
No.
and at the end of the day, if we go for a drink, we're going to go to Spoons because it's cheaper, which is exactly what you do anywhere else in the country.
Apart from here, the spoons would be more expensive.
I don't know. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, we went last night. Not too bad at all. So let's go and have a look at Kingston on Thames anyway and see if there are any closed shops. Right, a little bit of trivia for you here. We went to Spoons, Damien, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it called Wetherspoons?
Well, I thought it was his name, but
Well,
apparently
just stop
not.
a minute. Well, it's not. It's not. Let me know in the comments section. But I heard that the guy who owns it is called Tim, I think, isn't it?
I thought it was called Tim Witherspoon.
Not Tim Wetherspoon.
Okay.
He called it Wetherspoons after the teacher, one of his teachers, who said, "You will never make anything of yourself." So he called it Wetherspoons.
All right.
Allegedly. Let me know in the comments section down below. Well, at the moment, he's right. They're all closed down shops, but not as many as in the north so far. Got a nice little food market here. I like that. I think we've eaten here before. Kingston Market. Yeah, they accept Bitcoin as well. There we go. I might have to come back there and have a look at that. So I've just met a viewer back there called Tony. Hi Tony, didn't want to be on the video, but he said, I was saying this is why we're filming down here, and I said we're trying to show the difference between the north and the south, the north-south divide. He said they do have problems down here, the problems being the rents are that high down here, it's pricing people out. I mean, I know Damien's saying there's a lot of shops closed, but if I took him to some of the places in the north, I mean, in fact, you should watch some of my videos, Damien, because if you think there's a lot of closed shops,
Right.
go north. Go up north.
Go north, my friend.
Go north, my friend. Molten brown. Anywhere there's a molten brown shop, you know it's class. In fact, I used to judge the hotel rooms on if it had molten brown or not. Anyway, come on, onwards. Love a bit of saxophone. Love a bit of sax. Wenzel's the baker. I don't think I've heard of that one. Is that more of a high-class Greggs, is it? Is that a southern thing? Have you heard of that, Damien? Wenzel's the baker before?
No.
No, I've not heard of that one. Ah, not a patch on Greggs.
You are all I long for, all I worship and adore.
There you go, the famous phone boxes. What's it say here? Right next to, looks like a building there, the home of family value. I'm gonna say that might have been Wilkinson's, and it's closed. So another shop that's closed, an iconic landmark like this, right next to a building that's closed. Yet again, the council's fault. Reduced the rents. Also an amalgamation of people buying off Amazon as well, rather than shopping on the high street. Right, going to go for a coffee, but I have to say there are a lot less shops closed than up in the north of England. So far I am seeing a north-south divide, which is sad really, but why is that? Why is there more shops closed up north than in the south? Is it because the government put more money into businesses down in the south? Is that what it is, Damien? You're just not bothered about people up north. Anything outside of the M25, they don't care. Well, there's definitely a north-south divide where coffee comes in, because two coffees, one skinny latte and one Americano, was almost 10 sheets, £10, and Damien's is hotter than the surface of the sun. That is a secret. And that, my friends, is how you cool down a hot coffee. You get some ice and pop it in it. Do it all the time with the tea when I'm on board a plane, because it's always way too hot, and I'm always worried that, you know what, I'm going to be a moaner, a northern moaner, but these paper tops, where I can't even open it, look. Oh, Greg's. I can't get the... Can't get it open. There we go. What has the world come to? I don't want a paper top on my... The feel of paper on your lips is horrible. It's like wooden forks and wooden spoons. It doesn't work. And in fact, you've even got paper spoons and paper forks now. Bring back plastic, I say. And whatever you do, make it in north, because it's tougher and it lasts longer. Proper trade up north. Do you remember the Hale and Pace, what they did? They did these two, can you say it now? Overweight, you know.
Fat.
You can't say fat now, can you?
Still in the dictionary.
Is it still in the dictionary? You can't say that, I've had to bleep that bit out. But anyway, yeah, it was Hale and Pace, and it was two fat northern chucky.
Damn southerners. They've taken our industry, they've taken our jobs, they've taken our best brains, and they've taken our ideas. But there's one thing they'll never take from us. That's our sense of humour.
Both of Watford's an heaven on earth. Can I just ask you one question?
Of course you can.
How was your coffee?
Lovely.
Was it strong?
Yes.
Yes, well, I tell you what, it would have been stronger up north.
Okay.
You know, I think a lot of the problem is nowadays why places are closed down. I've just gone into sunglasses up there because I want these glasses again, because the transitions are going funny. And I said, oh, have you got these in a 58 size? They're the larger ones. And I went in, he looked, he says, oh no, we've not got them in store, you'll have to order them online. So I'm thinking, well, I might as well it's pointless. You might as well just go online and just order them and have them delivered to your door, because otherwise you're just running around for stuff. And I think that is part of the problem. Right, we'll end this video off, Damien.
Good.
I think this is the end of the video, right? Are you relieved about that? Right, north-south divide. Well, you said the shop's closed.
Some of them are.
Some of them are, but compared to the north
You
and
say it's not
northern
as
town,
prevalent.
nowhere near as prevalent as the north. Yeah, there are certain shops that are closed, but you know. And then talking to that guy who watched the channel, he says a lot of it's down to rents, etc. But then I also say it's down to the internet, because I went in and tried to get some of these glasses. You've got to go online to get them. So what's the point? You might as well order it online to start with.
Because you got a big head, though.
I have got a big head.
I could have probably got some.
Anyway, that's Kingston upon Thames. Kingston on Thames?
Kingston upon Thames, yeah.
Kingston upon Thames. The north-south divide.
Not to be confused with Kingston upon Hull.
No, that's different. That's up north. So, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're going to grab something to eat in the next video. Not just yet. We're going to leave it an hour or two just to let our coffee settle and our breakfast that we had at the hotel. And he needs a poo, so there we go. Can't take him anywhere. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Do you know what? Up north, we don't call it spending a penny.
No.
Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Give us a thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button. Bye-bye. Go for a poo. Bit of an outro here, but good grief. Look at the price of houses down here. £2.5 million.